Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, Vocaloider97, Ryan, Okui Aohara, Canadian Caesar, Brian Monette, Bowler Forever, Chris Perry, Die Oreo 101, and RF. Thank you all very much for your support, and if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link below to find out more. We'll see you there. You know those the games out there that you loved, but not many other people knew about?
I always kind of felt that way about Ogre Battle 64.
I knew you were going to mention that. I knew you were going to mention it.
I don't know. I mean, the series continued. I mean, they did Tactics Ogre Advance and stuff. So,
but still,
I don't know. To me, it seemed like nobody else had ever played it. But
it never reached the pantheon that you thought it. Like other people never appreciated it as much as you did, or.
I mean, I just never met anyone that played it. But I mean, I didn't play a ton of games. I just sort of found it by accident. I don't even know.
That's fair. I mean, it was I forget the exact name of it, but I played it with a friend of mine, and it was one of the most fun experiences ever. It was like a super mutant football thing or something, and literally you tackled some dudes, and if you tackled them the right way, they would explode, and then a new player had to come in, and it was literally like an army that kept regenerating and just kept playing football.
Okay.
It was awesome. I loved it when I was younger, but Jaiden Animations did a video where she talks about for her the most underrated game, like the game that she loves and everyone else is just like, do what? You know, kind of like that. But yeah, I don't know if I really have any games like that. A lot of games I like, a lot of other people like. I mean, God of War, the new one, which you haven't played that yet, have you?
Nope. I've not played any God of War games, period.
Well, if you're going to get into one, if I know there's one that you will definitely get into, it is God of War 4 because it has so many things that you love. Big, beardy dudes killing things in Viking culture, voiced by Christopher Judge.
I mean, he's big Stargate fan.
Oh, yes. And, yeah, that axe is also probably one of the greatest weapons ever in history of video games. The Leviathan axe. Just, you throw it, it hits something, it's like, oh, I lost my axe, I'll never get it back. Ha ha ha! Wow, right back in your hand, just like that. Yeah. Of course, that game's not underrated. That game's not overrated. That game is just, awesome. Like in every way, awesome. So, yeah. We got this video here. Let's see what Jaiden has to say about her most underrated game ever. Let's see what happens.
As a kid, I played a lot of DS games. I would be excited to go to the store with my mom while she ran errands just to be able to look at the games in the video game section, and some days, if I was lucky, she would let me get one. Since I didn't know anything about game reviews or top sellers as a kid, I would often choose games based on the cover art and nothing else, like a shallow commoner. So the day I saw this epic-looking dinosaur with flames on it, I knew it was dinosaur gamer time. I had a flashback to when I played this game called Fossil Fighters the other day. I don't remember anything about it other than the fact I just played it a little as a kid and there were cool dinosaurs. And I think I got stuck at the beginning and never finished it. I haven't heard anything about it since, and I'm surprised I was even able to scrounge around and dig up that old dusty memory. I decided to play it and see what Fossil Fighters was really like, because something in my mind told me it was worth revisiting. You boot up the game and the intro... Oh, that's familiar. When did this game come out? Yeah, alright, okay. Anyway, I'm not saying anything. Let's just start the game. We're not even 5 seconds in. I'm ready for an epic dinosaur adventure. Hell yeah. Play alone? Sure, yeah, if that's how you're gonna phrase it. The game opens up with you on a boat talking to the captain about starting your journey to become a fossil fighter on Vivisaur Island, where you dig up fossils, revive them, and then the natural next step of fighting them against each other. Also, I guess I'm a boy. Oh man, I'm excited to start working to become a world-renowned fossil fighter. I'm ready for the grind. The blood, sweat, and tears, hours, days, weeks of honing my skills and training my Vivisaurs to the best of their ability. I'm gonna give it my all and... Is that what I look like? No time to get stalled on comedically questionable character designs. I've got to get Vivisaur finding ASAP. I'm off! Look at me go! They've even supplied me with a map of all the important buildings on the island. We've got the hotel, the fossil stadium, the fountain, Beth. Dr. Nickins is the main Vivisaur scientist / researcher on the island, and he tells me about fossil reviving and fighting.
Okay.
Apparently, you only need a Vivisaur's head fossil to be able to fight with it. Oh, you're saying I can't have a dinosaur with just legs? Just watch me. Let me revive them legs. They'll kick your ass. He gives me my first fossil to clean and teaches me the basics. The hammer breaks up the rock, the drill gets the finer details, and you can blow into the microphone to blow off the dust particles.
Okay.
After hearing that part, I had to run a quick scientific test. Yep, screaming works just as well. You find fossils at designated areas of the island you travel to. Greenhorn Plains is the only one open to me right now because I'm just a teeny tiny baby level 1 fighter. I'm no soy boy. I left my friends and family to live alone in a hotel on Dinosaur Land. Watch me dig up this fossil like a pro and I'll show you who's Oh, what the? Oh, this area is blocked off because there's super mega rare fossils over there and you'll only let me pass by giving you all my dino medals, which are the only devices used to show you're a fossil fighter and have access to your Vivisaurs? No, I'm not stupid. I know a sketchy situation when I see one. Fine, take him, let me in there. But not because you fooled me. I just have nothing better to do. That guy stole my dino medals, and also there's nothing but trash here. God damn, I knew it! Hey! You get further in the game and learn about this evil organization called the BB Bandits, who are causing trouble and steal a sacred artifact from the Dig tribe's pyramid. Oh, sorry. Dig-a-dig-a-mid. Some high-level fossil fighter went in there to find them, but hasn't come out yet, so the tribe wants to send backup. Yeah, I guess Rosie and I can help you out with that. We'll just head on in there. Oh, what you doing there? Those are some deep hip swings you got going on. Oh, jeez! You can't just... Dude, she's dead. Well, I guess now it's just me going into this stupid dark digi-mid. I'm always the one having to fix all this frickin'... Oh, found him. Guys, I found the BB dudes. They're right there, so I see them. There's a weird dog and some pointy-nosed free... Ah! Well, that didn't go to plan. I didn't... Oh my god, it's Rihanna!
Whoa.
And that's where the game ends. Forever trapped in the basement of a Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid. Just kidding. But I'm not joking to tell you I did have to look up a walkthrough because I couldn't figure out the dang puzzle to get out. But I defeated the BBs with my strong Vivisaurs and got this tacky idol. Yay. I'll just put that there. The game continues and you have more encounters with the BB bandits. Collect more weird idols the game doesn't even really think are cool either. Meet other people whose names are all just puns of their character. It's a bit of a grind to go out and dig fossils and then bring them back to clean only for the chance of getting a fossil you need. But I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it now. One thing that even after going through hours of the game I just couldn't get was the Vivisaur type advantages and disadvantages. Air, earth, fire, and ground. And neutral, but those guys are lame. Apparently, fire beats earth beats air beats water, and water beats fire. None of that makes sense to me besides the water and fire one, and I couldn't remember the chart for the life of me, even after putting 25 hours into the game. I eventually was able to remember air is good against water, but only because I would just think of this. Rosie gets kidnapped, and after rescuing her, you learn the police chief is the BB bandit boss. so I think you guys are gonna need to do something about that. Then Rosie asks you to meet her at the park at night. She talks about how she was trying to act tough when she was kidnapped, but was genuinely scared and didn't know what was gonna happen to her. And she was so relieved to see me when I came to rescue her. She's thankful for all the times I've saved her, from the guy who scammed her and stole her dino medals, from when she was struck by lightning, from a pit of man-eating sharks. I'm not joking. Then she asks if I hate her by now because of all the trouble she's caused for me. Yes. Alright, so I thought this game would pull one of those, oh Jaiden, now's not the time to make jokes, haha. But if you tell Rosie you hate her, she genuinely gets upset and there's no redos. Oh, that's good stuff right there. By this point in the game, you've been having random encounters with this mystery girl named Duna. I don't know what her deal is, but she looks like Zelda. I've become a tough level 6 fighter by now, so I'm allowed to go to Mount Lava Flow, which is literally just a volcano. They're allowing a child to go jump into an active volcano. So you're feeling all high and mighty at this point. Look at me, I have permission to dig up fossils in a volcano. Hee hee hee. And there's a giant meteor in the way. Well, it was worth a try. Oh, hey, Duna, what are you doing here? I was just... Whoa! Oh, that was amazing. Thanks, Duna. I'll just be on my way. Duna... Thanks, Duna. I really owe you one. I'm on a mission from the professor to gather up all these weird tacky idols because we think there's some mysterious power they have, and you're evil. Give me the idols! No! Give me the idols!
What?
No! Wait, you're a dinosaur now? Wait, we're fighting? Haha! Maybe now you'll think twice before challenging me, the almighty level 6 fossil fighter. Oh, shit! So you saved Duna, and she thanks you and apologizes for thinking all humans were pathetic and selfish and an evolutionary mistake. A bit harsh, but I guess she apologized. She then explains how she's not human and in fact Dinorian, and her king is planning to destroy all humanity and take over the planet. Wait, what? Wait, now we're in space? What is happening to this storyline? I thought I was just gonna beat up dinosaurs. So Dino, the Dinorian king, is like, I will kill all humans and take over your planet. And Duna's like, no, don't! We were wrong about humans. They're actually not stupid like we thought. And Dino's all, I'm not listening to you. So I beat him in a fossil fight. And he changes his mind and is like, humans are intelligent. I was wrong. And then this guy Raptin comes in and is like, I will continue the king's plans, and presses the kill humans button, and Duna and Dino's all, no! And I'm still just standing there with my dumb face. So bada bing, bada boom, now this Gun Nash guy is coming to eat the earth. Oh, so this is my problem now. Jaiden, this teleporter will teleport you to Gun Nash. You're the most skilled fossil fighter we've got, so you're gonna have to fossil battle Gun Nash's 3 brains. It won't be easy, but you have to win. You can do it. Wait, so I'm gonna fight his brains? I'm going with him! I would like to go as well. Jaiden, we've gone through so much. Growing as fossil fighters together and going on so many adventures. You've saved me from so much and I owe you my life. It's time I step up. We can do this. Together.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm picking Duna. Sorry, Rosie, but you're pretty useless and Duna's cool. There's been so much talk and hype about the wrath of Gun Nash. He sounds terrifying. Now that I've got to fight his brains, I started getting curious about what he looks like since everyone fears him so badly.
Holy.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's a planet-eating math if I've ever seen one. You beat Gun Nash's brains and are supposed to be teleported out of there, but the teleportation malfunctions, and when you're beamed back to the lab, you realize Duna's been turned to stone with no way to be resurrected.
What?
No! It should have been Rosie! I was getting pretty bummed about that because I really like Duna a lot, but Chieftain Dig-a-Dig shows up and tells about a prophecy and the power of hip shaking, and if I shake my hips hard enough for Duna, she should be revived. I'm shaking my hips so hard for you, Duna. Oh my god, you don't even know. She's alive. My hips brought you back.
Well, your hips
Roll
don't
the
lie.
Credits. loved Fossil Fighters way more than I thought I would. The game's charming and fun and just the right amount of self-aware to make it entertaining and funny, which I didn't expect at all. There were a few times where character dialogue actually made me laugh, and it was surprisingly packed full of story. I didn't even get to talk about half of what went on in the game. It's one of the only games I know that can have this type of graphics and animation and somehow just make it work perfectly. It's not a video game monument or something to go down in history, but it doesn't take itself seriously and tries its best to make sure you'll have a good time and a few laughs while playing it. And I'm glad I was able to experience this weird game again.
PSA, I have to give literally the biggest thanks to Chicka Conroy for letting me use his modded 3DS so I can record the footage for the game. He's honestly the one who made this video possible. So thank you, dude. It's really appreciated. I've been really enjoying the animated video game content because I don't think anyone's really doing it, and I'm having a lot of fun making them. So I have a request. If you have a 3DS capture board from the maker Loopy, please send me an email and I'll happily pay you to send it over so I can keep making these videos, because without one, I can't record the footage. Also, please attach a video of the device working as well so I know it works. I appreciate you supporting me with all the new stuff, and hopefully you stick around for some more. If I can get a DS. Yeah, see ya. Thanks.
Yeah, so wasn't expecting all that. You know, it's just like, oh, you're gonna dig up fossils and become a fossil fighter. Oh, it's a Pokemon ripoff. But wait, there's aliens. Wait, what? But wait, there's a planet-eating monster. What? And you have to defeat all 3 of its brain. Wait, do what? 3? What? Huh?
That actually makes me think of, there was a Super Nintendo game. It was called Evo, or maybe Evolution. And you start out as like a fish or something, and like the more enemies you beat, you like gain whatever, and you can choose upgrades where you evolve, and so you go from like fish to something, and then you can go like 4-legged or 2-legged dinosaur. But the whole thing is, it's like a test designed by a super intelligence. So eventually you like find the aliens that seeded the planet originally, and like,
damn,
yeah.
Because what you were explaining there was pretty much Spore.
Yeah.
Have you played Spore?
I'm aware of it.
Oh my gosh. One of the more disturbing playthroughs is literally the Game Grumps when they made a gigantic walking penis with sharp teeth. That is one of the most terrifying visions I've ever seen. Oh, and by the way, its roar was a donkey.
It's called, I called it Evo, but it's EVO, Search for Eden.
Oh, okay.
But you literally, like, so I just thought it was like you just, go from a fish to a dinosaur and fight things. I never actually beat it, but apparently, like, years later, I was like, wow, there's actually a story to that.
Apparently so.
Yeah, that's kind of what it made me think of when I was watching this.
I keep thinking about all the stuff that's out there, just all the cool shit, and I'm just, I like stuff I missed out on, because I waited a long time to play Undertale. I also waited a very long time to play what's the name of that damn game? Oh yeah, the Metal Gear Rising. I'd never played it before, and then of course there's in terms of horror games, I've never played any of the Fatal Frame games, and Nick does nothing but speak glowingly of them. He loves them. That's like his favorite type of his favorite horror game out there. You know, there's actually a horror game I played a long time ago. Now that I think about it, called The Haunting Grounds. You ever played it?
Nope.
It's about this girl. She's called to this man. She's in this mansion, big mansion by the way, huge, and she's apparently called there because of a family member or something. I forget. It's been a long time since I played it. And throughout the game, you're accompanied by a dog. This dog can assist you along the way, and you can do things to help it, or or if you choose to leave it behind or something like that, it'll lose trust in you. And if you don't complete the game in like certain time frames, you lose. I think I remember reading back through a old magazine a long time ago. It had like 7 or 8 different endings, and I looked. Actually, Nick mentioned it to me another time. The Haunting Grounds actually on on eBay. Let's see. Let's do eBay. The Haunting Grounds. Let's see. There it is. Haunting Grounds on PS2. Right now, yeah, $200 to get that game. Look at that. Almost $400. Jesus. Pal. So yeah, we're in TSC. It won't work for us over here. Yeah. So the Haunting Grounds, I remembered playing it at a friend's house, but I never finished it or anything like that. That's super weird. Now I think about that. But I mean, are there hey guys? Are there any games out there that you loved as a kid that no one else has played, and that you wish you could, you wish people would have paid more attention to? I remember one Drakengard. I don't know if you ever played it.
I never played it. I'm aware of it though.
Yeah, literally you ride around on a dragon. It's almost Dynasty Warriors-esque. Except you're literally flying around on a dragon blowing shit up.
You can switch back and forth, right?
Yes. You can go to ground combat or go to air combat.
I heard people liked it, but then the second one, like the ending was stupid or something. Like you got like transport in the future.
Oh. Then there's another one called Lost Galaxy. Lost Galaxy, it's an RPG. My friend played it. I remembered we had it. This is back when I worked at movie gallery. Yeah, I worked at a movie store, movie rental place. Shows you how old I am. And it was called it was called Lost Galaxy. And I remembered we actually had to get a special like sealing case for it. Like the security cases. We had to get a double thick one because it was 4 discs on Xbox 360.
Wow.
Yeah. I saw that and I'm like, Jesus. I like, and keep in mind, everybody, this is before like high-speed internet was everywhere, and you could just download half of the game and then install it.
Legend of Dragoon, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, 4 discs. Yeah, I actually found a full version of Final Fantasy VII the other day. Saw it at my. I was at the wrestling school. And James actually had a copy of it downstairs in the basement. And I'm like, dude, holy hell. Oh my God, all the discs are here. Holy God. And he's like, oh, have you played that? And I'm like, yeah, man. Have you played? He's like, fuck yeah, I beat it like 3 times, man. I'm like, you must have had a lot of time on your hands because that's a hell of a game to beat. Oh, gosh. But, yeah. I mean, let us know, guys, if there's any games out there that you all like that the world seemingly hasn't caught up with yet. But for right now, I think that's going to do it. This was the most underrated game by Jaiden Animations. We hope that you enjoyed, and we hope that we will see you all in the next video, whenever the heck that is. I mean, hey, if you want the inside loop on what we're doing, feel free to click the like button right down below. It helps us out a whole lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to stay notified, and check out our Discord and our Patreon. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
Micah.
And we will see you all in the next one, everybody. Peace out.